What is gray zone in leadership? How would you describe it?
So, I mean, a gray zone for me is anything that is outside of legal boundaries. So it's not illegal or legal, but it can be ethical or unethical, right? And some, I mean, if you want to talk about politics, we can think about within America, right? It was illegal for a black person to sit on a bus and not give that seat to a white person. They could get arrested. Now, was that behavior ethical? And those are two different things, right? What is legal in a country is not always what is ethical. So to me, that gray zone is what is outside of legal boundaries, but has clear implications for what is right or wrong. Now, what I define ethical or unethical is ethical behavior is behavior that is beneficial or helpful to people, that helps people. And unethical behavior is behavior that harms. Now, that is also a total gray zone. What helps or harms is also subjective. So we are in the super gray zone when we start to get into ethics. So to me, I think there are two levels of boundaries. One is, it can be, as you said, if I'm negotiating on your behalf, you've given me a certain frame that I cannot go beyond, right? That could be an upper limit, that could be a lower limit, whatever. So there could be explicit boundaries. But then there's also kind of an emotional boundary, right? When in a negotiation am I starting to feel uncomfortable? And it might be, we talked about emotions, right? It might be I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach. I'm starting to get sweaty. I'm starting to get, feel like what I'm doing is not right. To me, that is data. And that's really important to say, okay, am I crossing a boundary? It might be just out of my comfort zone. Maybe I'm doing something that's not in my comfort zone and therefore I want to keep doing it. But it might also mean that I'm challenging some kind of a moral limit that I have, right? So to me, those kind of emotions could be boundaries. You can have physical or structural boundaries of a negotiation, but you can also have personal boundaries. And there's certain indicators of that. And many of those indicators are kind of emotional or physical indicators that we start to feel.